So, I'm a school psychologist and a licensed psychologist. I am not a school counselor, though. And these things get mixed up and mashed up in a lot of different ways. So, let's go over them. Now, my school counselors, very close friends, they get master's degrees. They can work on social emotional learning, applying academic skills like organizational skills, homework completion skills, executive functioning skills. They might provide individual or group counseling. They might provide career counseling as well. It might help connect people with resources or advocate on behalf of students for more long term services or referrals. School psychologists, we require at minimum a specialist degree. So you get a master's, whether it's an MS or an MA or an MED, and then an EDS specialist degree. This is usually an internship year where the first 2 years are just in class, field experiences, and that third year is an internship. In school psychologists, we also work in direct services and indirect services. So direct services are mental health counseling, small reading groups, evaluations for special education, but we also work in indirect services too, consulting with teachers to improve their classroom practices, consulting with principals and school teams to make sure that our discipline isn't being disproportionately applied, that our reading systems are helping all kids at all levels before they get to special education. So we can do a lot of work with adults in that way too. And if you see overlap, it's because there is some overlap. And finally, psychologists require kind of a higher level of degree. We either need a PsyD or a PhD. But here's the thing, you can have a PhD in counseling psychology and still become a licensed psychologist, or school psychology and become a licensed psychologist. The big thing is the amount of time you're in school. It's the PsyD or the PhD. It has to be approved by the American Psychological Association. And, a psychologist could work in a school, and some do. But if you're a licensed psychologist, you're often working in a hospital or private practice or integrated primary care, but you might be providing direct counseling services, you might be doing evaluations for mental health diagnoses, you might be providing parent training. There's a whole host of things that you can do, but oftentimes it's in a more clinical setting and not in a school setting. It's application season, so if anybody has any questions about what career path does what thing or what their interests are and how that lines up with certain jobs, just let me know.